Peter, Gwen, and Miles were hiking with Miles' dad. Miles' dad said that they are on their way to see an animal that they haven't seen anywhere yet on this particular hike. Everyone arrived at the river, and Miles' dad showed them the river turtles, which could only be found within the river area. Then Miles noticed one turtle swimming towards them. Gwen said that the turtle might be avoiding an orange goo trailing behind it. Miles' dad picked up the poor turtle from the river, away from the goo because the turtle might get sick from the dirty water. Gwen saw more goo on the water coming towards them. Miles' dad said that he needs to know where the goo is coming from and needs to put the turtles inside a box to take it to the ranger station for safety. Miles' dad left. Then Peter said,
"This orange goo really looks familiar."
Gwen checked out the orange goo using a small tree branch, and everyone agreed that it looked like pumpkin pranks from Green Goblin, so they decided to change into their Spidey costumes to fix the problem. Team Spidey went to the dam and saw orange goo covering the river. Team Spidey saw Gobby relaxing nearby while enjoying music. Spin shot a web at Gobby's headphones. Gobby hopped on his glider and said,
"I'll turn this dam into a goo factory."
Gobby said that all of the goo comes out of this big pipe. Gwen said,
"Stop! You're polluting the river."
Gobby started throwing his pumpkin bomb at Team Spidey. Team Spidey jumped and clinged on the dam wall to evade it. Gobby then went inside the big pipe to escape. Team Spidey followed them, but it was too dark inside. Team Spidey activated their spider glow and crawled slowly through the pipes. Team Spidey reached a part of the tunnel where the goo was coming from. Spin said,
"Oh no, it's a lot of goo."
Team Spidey saw an opening and Spin used his web to open it. Team Spidey reached the end of the pipe and saw even more pipes that looked like a maze. Gwen said that there are more goo coming from the top of the tunnel. Spidey said,
"If we follow the goo, we'll probably find Gobby."
but on their way to the top of the tunnel, Gobby had some tricks for Team Spidey. There were cannons shooting balls of goo aimed straight at Spidey, Ghost Spider, and Spin. Spidey sensed 3 goo balls coming straight at him. He was able to dodge 2 of them, but got hit with the third one and sent him falling down the tunnel. Good thing Ghost Spider was able to catch Spidey with her web. Then she shot another web at Spin. Spin caught Ghost Spider's web and shot his web to stick on a pipe. This prevented Spidey from falling on the sea of goo. Team Spidey used teamwork to climb their way up to the top of the tunnel and avoid the goo balls from the cannon. Spidey, Ghost Spider, and Spin made it to the top safely. But Gobby was not yet done with his tricks. A large pumpkin prank came rolling out of the tunnel. Spidey and Ghost Spider webbed their way to the ceiling to avoid pumpkin prank, but Spin's foot got stuck on the goo. Spidey and Ghosty webbed Spin and pulled him up to the ceiling, wherein they just barely avoided the giant pumpkin ball. Team Spidey continued further to see where the tunnel would lead them. Spidey, Ghost Spider, and Spin finally reached the end of the tunnel. It was Gobby's secret room, where his goo machine was hidden. Team Spidey then showed up to Green Goblin. Then Spidey said,
"Your goo making days are over."
Spidey, Ghost Spider, and Spin started shooting webs at Gobby. Gobby ran as fast as he could until he reached the control panel. Gobby then pulled a lever for his final surprise. A silo opened and a big robotic face of Gobby came out. It started shooting goo balls at Team Spidey. Gobby said,
"You'll never stop my Green Goblin Goo Blaster."
the goo blaster is really fast and Team Spidey cannot even get close to it. Then Ghost Spider got hit by the goo blaster and her foot got stuck on the floor. Spidey and Spin helped Ghost Spider take the goo off. Team Spidey hid and planned on what they need to do to defeat Gobby and his goo blaster. Team Spidey then decided to stick together. When the goo blaster started shooting at them, Spidey, Spin, and Ghost Spider split up. The goo blaster started shooting all around the place trying to follow Team Spidey, which were all scattered in the room. While the goo blaster was busy following Ghost Spider and Spidey, Spin sneaked from behind the goo blaster and hit the goo blaster with Arachno Sting. Arachno Sting created charges of electricity which shocked the goo blaster and started to malfunction. Gobby panicked and tried to see if he can fix the goo blaster, but Gobby lost his balance near the pool of goo, fell, and then got stuck from his own goo. Spin went straight to a big valve to shut down the goo machine. Goo stopped flowing from the pipe and finally stopped it from spreading on the river. Spidey and Ghost Spider pulled Gobby from the goo to save him, but Gobby needs to clean up all the mess that he has made. Spin pressed a button at the control panel to shut off the goo machine and replace the goo with clean water. Clean water started flowing from the pipe and the goo started to wash off. The river returned to normal and is now safe from goo. Team Spidey changed back to their normal selves and went to see Spin's dad, who was returning the turtles back to the river to enjoy the nice and clean water. The end.
Did you enjoy this video?
Write it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys.